a while. And then next time we'll tackle Super Mario RPG. You have no idea. I imagine it's got to be crazy. I mean, I live south, well, a couple of hours south of Chicago, and all I could say about that is that I know Chicago can be pretty fucked up sometimes. You haven't watched Reboot? I think you might like it. Yeah, Reboot was a huge gamble that paid off a lot, and it was also the very first fully CGI cartoon that was ever made. So I might not do that tonight, but what we will do is we'll talk more on the Discord about setting up a time. And then, if anybody else wants to stream something like, rabbit wise during that time, we can talk about it. I know CG there was a few things that you wanted to do in Rabbit as well, which I'm all for that. You know, could just talk about that. I'm thinking. I am thinking. All right, that updated. Okay, that's good. Um, did I hit the wrong thing? Didn't I? Oh no, I didn't. Okay. The CG is so unique, it feels more like an art style. That's true. Still too poor for Madoka, but we can watch Astro Boy. That would be cool. I mean, I'm interested in Madoka, but like what from stuff that you've told me about Astro Boy, I really would like to get into that. Um, no, what? It should be on here. Is it? Oh, I know why it's not on here. It's because I have it in a different directory, isn't it? That's exactly what it is, isn't it? Got the 80s stuff. That scared the hell out of me. Thanks, Sarah. How are you doing, buddy? Oh God, that made me jump a little bit. I keep forgetting I have Captain Jack's scream as as my host alert. There's a lot of 4Kids style script changes, so could be fun. How you doing, Sarah? I saw that you were playing Far Cry 5. How are you enjoying that, by the way? I know they were talking in Gears server about how it's very interesting. Okay, maybe that's the right one. If this blows up, okay, it hasn't blown up yet. It's kind of like GTA humor. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we're gonna chill out a little bit. I'm gonna have to turn that down. From what I'd seen of Gears playthrough of it, and like clips that you showed me of your playthrough, it looks like it's really broken, but kind of amazing. If you don't see someone talking Astro Boy, it means they added talk. Okay. Wait, Balls McGuff? What? What? When did I make Balls McGuff? That's not... What? What? Did I load off the wrong memory card? I don't remember where I was at last time on this. Or no, I guess I did I did play as Balls McGuff, didn't I? Yeah, for those not in the know, Balls McGuff is a character that we created in one of the Monster High games, and that's kind of stuck. This is the day to give cookies to girls you appreciate. Shit, I don't have any cookies. Oh well. Whoops. Yeah, just water the dog, that's fine. Yeah, Far Cry 5 just looks so terribly broken. And I'm still referring to that one guy as Man Bun Jesus. I'm sorry, but that's his name to me now. Alright, so we're just gonna chill out with some Harvest Moon for a bit. So I like this one, and I like the N64 Harvest Moon. There's also the Game Boy Color Harvest Moon, but I don't even remember what I was doing in it now. It's been so long since I played it. If you ever buy Stardew, wait until the next huge update. Alright. That sounds good. So yeah, sadly I can't bring a cookie, bring cookies to any girls yet. I don't even remember which girl we were going after on this character. Or if we were even going after any. I think we might have been going after Anne, maybe? That sounds cool, CG. Are you gonna stream that, or? 'Cause I would be interested in that and like watching that. Did the community path to try the capitalism route? What could be in the toolbox? Oh right, we don't have the fishing lure yet. I think with this character, we just weren't really committed to any ladies yet. I don't really remember. Alright, we're gonna throw that out. Junk ore. Pixel art is good, but the Harvest Moon cows are way too cute. They really are. I think out of all the Game Boy Harvest Moons I ever played, I think I prefer Harvest Moon 2. I forget what you get for getting to the bottom of this mine. I want to say it's like a power berry or something that you get, but that doesn't sound right. You have this on your shelf right now? That's cool. I actually found my copy of it not too long ago. Which is kind of bad because when I moved to Tennessee, I apparently didn't take it with me like I thought I did. Which I'm kind of glad that my nephews and whatnot didn't know that. As much as I love them, I don't like the fact that they more or less just try to see what they could have of mine, if that makes sense. And I already lost one copy of this game. Because I had a copy of this game before. And what had happened was my sister's now ex-husband borrowed it. But he wasn't done playing it, even though he had it for like almost a year at that point. And we ended up having a shouting match in the house about it. I just remembered, I think we have the horse. But we ended up having a shouting match about it, and long story short, I told her, I'm like, you know, I didn't say he could have it. And she only heard the he could have it part. That's right, we called the horse Dicky. But yeah, she only heard the he could have it part, so she went back and told him that I gave it to him. And then when I went to babysit my niece and nephews, one of my nephews, he went and he grabbed the game and he goes, "Hey, this is yours." And I said, "Oh, good, I can have it back now." You know, like that. And I took it home. And then next thing I know, I'm getting a call from my sister yelling at me for, taking the game, and I'm just like, I was told that it was given back to me. And I got accused of being a thief and everything. In retrospect, I wish I would have just thrown it at his face and told him to fuck off, but, you know, at the time I was still a minor, so it was just kind of like, It was Shogi. Oh, I don't care. Sorry. Hey, McGuff. Uh-oh. Yes, Mayor? The cooking festival's on the 22nd of this month. Could you bring 3 turnips by the 21st so I can use them for the festival? Sure. Thanks, please deliver them to my house on the 21st. Oh, and make sure to bring 3 of them. I'll be waiting. Okay. I think we're growing potatoes, though, unfortunately. Which means I'm gonna have to go into town and buy turnips. So yeah, that's the story of how I lost my first copy of this. I also lost my first copy of Suikoden as well. Or Suikoden? Suikoden? Suikoden, whatever. Because that was a case of, I let a friend borrow that, and then he never gave it back. That one also really just kind of pissed me off. Because not only did that happen, but I had him hold on to a sword for me, which I had like this dragon katana that I wish to this day I still had. And, yeah. Dude, like, said that he would hold on to it for me, because we were in the process of, moving between houses. And I'm like, you know, hey, can I keep this with you so that way you could, yeah, so that way I don't lose it or anything? Of course, they're closed today. He's like, oh yeah, sure, no problem. Well, later turns out dude, like, ended up giving it to his sister's boyfriend's younger brother. because he wanted it so badly, apparently. And that really pissed me off, because it's like, dude, that wasn't yours to give away. And he goes, well, you left it here. And I said, yeah, and if you remember correctly, I said for you to hold on to it while I was between moves, because I... You know, and I left an old laptop with him as well, which in retrospect, I really wish I hadn't have done that. Because that I did get back. And let me tell you something. Dude's a sick fuck. There's a reason why I'm not friends with that guy anymore. Kind of wish though that like some of the older yeah, help me out here. Kind of wish some of the older Harvest Moons were actually in the video store when I was younger. No, I confess I have way too many weird stories involving some friends. They're not bad. Most of them aren't. Some of them are like with that guy, they were bad, but you know. Like I had this friend named Keith, which I mentioned on stream before. Dude had like a big blonde mullet and listened to Aerosmith. He was like the very stereotypical Midwestern type what's the word I'm looking for? But anyway, I guess the point being is he used to have like this big blonde mullet. This was the dude that, like, would ramp his bike off of old weigh-in stations from, like, around here we would have old weigh-in stations, right? Which, if you don't know what those are, that's what basically, you know, trucks would pull in, they would get weighted for the road, that kind of thing. And we have an old one around here that's been closed for, like, decades now. But there's a ramp on it. Like, it's ramped up on either side that, you know, you take your bike across that's pretty fucking awesome. But anyway, this kid, he used to ramp on that thing all the time, and I think he stopped when the bike flew out from underneath him and he landed right on his ass. Remember when I let my Yoshi's Island game to a guy I knew in school, he never returned it? Oh. What's up with having people that do that, seriously? That's why I don't lend my stuff out anymore. Because even when it comes to family, it seems like I never get my stuff back, you know? Like, I knew a girl in school that I don't talk to her anymore either, and that was for a really good reason. This was the same girl that, like, harassed me to help build her website, and I did, and she took all the credit for it, and I still haven't forgiven her for it because she's a bitch. No, that's mean. Anyway. I lent her a couple of my Sailor Moon things, which at the time, I think Toei didn't renew their license or something like that. or whoever was behind the licensing of Sailor Moon. I don't remember. So basically what ended up happening then was I had lent her this stuff, and I told her, I'm like, I really want this back. And she's like, oh no, you'll get it back, don't worry. And yeah, I never got it back. This was also the girl that was just like super wanted me to get into Furcadia because she didn't want to play it alone. And me being the dense motherfucker I am, I downloaded it not realizing what it was. So then we go in there, and she's like, oh, this is amazing, and it's like... And I'm like, Haley, what the fuck is this? And it's like, oh, there's so many worlds that you can go and talk to people, and we went into this one, and we were all naked, and it's like, I think this was a mistake. Then I had somebody, like, immediately hit on me, and I just... it was like, no. That was also when I first learned the term YIF. Which I'm sorry to say that's where I first learned it. I'm not saying that, you know, it's a bad thing, but at the same time, Furcadia being what it is, it's like, the fact that people were all too willing to pay, like, out the nose just to have wings on their characters. Hey Spectre, how are you? This game is why you still have a PS3. Oh man, I didn't even know it worked on PS3, to be honest with you. It's a great game, though. Very chill. So yeah, please don't take that as bad-mouthing, just, it was really weird, and I was really young when it happened, and I wanted out. I uninstalled it, and I told her I wasn't coming back. But see, I used to draw like a bunch of, like, we both used to draw like a bunch of Star Fox fan art because we were both like really into the game at that time and thought it was like the coolest game ever. But to this day, I still love Star Fox. I might actually stream one of them at some point. I haven't decided yet, and I didn't mean to press that. Only reason why I haven't decided is because I know I'm extremely rusty in both of them, so it probably won't end well. Yeah, this is definitely one of the better Harvest Moons. This and the N64 version, I feel, are probably the best. Alright, we're gonna chill out here for a little bit. Should have made a proper follow-up to the Star Fox series, not another reboot. Yeah, I don't know why they constantly keep rebooting the story. Last I saw it wasn't available on PS4. Last I checked, and the Vita's out of the question because of memory card. Oh, yeah. Huh? Oh. Oh, we haven't talked to Dickie yet. I don't think we have. We're gonna talk to Dickie. CG, why did we name the horse Dickie? No, you're not coming out. Yeah, I still have a PS2. I just don't have the connectors for it. So that's what I played this on, mostly. Alright, what's tomorrow gonna be in game? Okay, that's all I need to know. Why does it sound so empty and desolate? They should also stop ignoring F-Zero. Last I heard, they really didn't know what to do with F-Zero, I thought. Not enough free space. There should be plenty of free space. What are you talking about? Alright, take care, Sarah. Thanks for the host, man. Thanks for stopping by. The Fairy and Me, his story. I don't care. Local horse race? Okay. Farmer friend. Yes, Jimmy? I fell down and broke my ass. Sorry. Not helping. I need to probably figure out a way to save some of that ore so that way I can upgrade my tools. Oh yeah, we also need to stop by the shop today and get some turnip seeds. What's our money situation looking like? Okay, that's not bad. Friends of Mineral Town fixed a lot of what was wrong with Back to Nature, but what it added were really unnecessary. Oh, that's watered. What did it add out of curiosity? I know there was like a girl version of both games that more or less ended the moment you got married. Which it's like, why? At least if I remember correctly, that was a thing. Also, I know in one of the later Harvest Moon games, there's like a cooking festival that if you if you drop something poisonous into the cooking pot, you get a really weird game over. Because, like, the last thing that's said is, like, the mayor saying that he feels sick, and then the screen fades to white, and it just takes you back to the title screen. Alright, thanks for stopping by, Thor. I'll see you later, man. I want some turnip. Just one. Maybe the game over is like those novelty t-shirts that depict a married couple. Maybe. How much is this? Oh, I would love to, but I don't have the money to. Pregnancy and I assume Japanese culture at the time is why the girl games ended after marriage. That makes sense, but that's probably why it never actually got out to a larger market, because, you know, in other cultures it's kind of like, why should that be like that? Which I'm certain now they probably would. You know, just be like, oh hey, the game keeps going. But like it picks up, you know, maybe a few months later or something like that. Probably because of the idea that, you know, it's not a good idea to work strenuously while pregnant, I guess. Hi Nova, how are you? Welcome to my stream. Damn the values dissonance. Oh, I mean, farming is hard work for everyone, but you know, I guess, how do I want to word this? I mean, culturally, I guess it kind of makes sense, but at the same time, though, it used to be that early humanity, like the women were the farmers and the men were the hunters, that kind of thing. If farm work's bad for the baby, yeah. Also depends on what all you're doing. But yeah, I could see that. Next Storm Boy, that's cool. Especially if you're working like because I remember when my grandpa, you know, he had his farm, there was like a lot of things that required a lot of heavy lifting. And that's definitely not good if you're pregnant. I don't think Kai shows up until the summer. And since there's no, you know, farming equipment in this game, you have to basically lift everything. Alright, I wonder if I should save up for the basket or if I should just buy some more grass seed. I should probably save up for the basket, actually. Also, apologies for the train in the background. That's actually right behind my house. That's another reason why I ordered the headset, because I would like to cut down on that in particular. It's kind of bad when you're sitting here, you know, just doing your thing, and all of a sudden you hear a train in the background, you know? And unfortunately, trains go through here all the time because we're, like I said, I'm just south of Chicago, so, like, That's a major railway right there. Pregnancy is usually the reason why I've always heard on the Harvest Moon fan sites. Yeah, that does make the most sense. I mean, it's unfortunate, but it makes sense that, you know, that's why the girl games would end there. I mean, no, I don't really see how they could really implement that differently, except for in Harvest Moon, like the Harvest Moon Game Boy Color games. I don't think you even get married, or if you do, I don't think you even have kids. I could be wrong on that though. Oh, I can't dig today. I need to go plant that. Which I love the Game Boy Color version, but I started a playthrough of that actually, and I don't think I ever really went back to it. Plus, I'd have to go through my video to determine just exactly how much money I wasted. Because long story short, I kept pressing the wrong button and I would like throw seed everywhere. Which sounds horribly wrong, but... I'm guessing the reason that they do that in Stardew is they don't really elaborate too much on it. Pupper, don't pee on the potato. Oh, I was gonna say maybe adoption as well. Like, I feel like that would always be something, but I know, I think Spectre's right, though. I think a lot of it's just, you know, differences in culture, really. Oh, we already looked at that. But how would he know? How would your husband know you're pregnant? I mean, I'd be a little worried if I got married and my husband's like, "Hey, honey, you're pregnant." I'd be like, "How do you know?" CG, no. Like, that might be the case, but you know. Oh, hey, Mayor. Did you know the local horse race is tomorrow at the square? I was hoping you'd enter too if you had a large horse on your farm, but you can bet on the races. It's fun and a good break from your work. So why don't you come tomorrow? We'll be waiting for you. Okay. Taters. God's taters. Yeah, that's not really something that they tend to elaborate on in the games anyway, is pregnancy. Otherwise, why would people be kind of, you know, trying to figure out why the girl games end so early? Oh, thank you, Nova. I enjoy this game. Thank you for the follow. It's very faint, but I heard the "Oh my god!" Super appreciated. Thank you so much. Yeah, I really want to play this more, especially with you know, just something chill to just kind of relax. Plus, I'll be honest with you, I played this game a lot, like, around this time of year. When I was a youngling. Like, I'd go over to my sister's, you know, and I would, hang out with my niece and nephews. You know, we'd play games there. We would end up going outside, hanging out, you know, playing badminton, things like that, you know. And then just at the end of the day, come home and then play this, really. Got a backlog of drawings? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I have a drawing that I'm going to work on stream at some point. I don't know if I'll do it today. But I have a drawing that I want to do on stream at some point of, it's one that I'm working on for Mental Gen and, Imakuni. Like, I started on it, and I haven't really returned to it since I had first posted it, I think? Have a PSP that still works through conversions. Oh, really? See, I've never owned a PSP, but I had a friend that, oh, whoops. I had a friend that had one. And the only game that I ever played for it was Loco Roco. And I thought it was, like, one of the cutest games ever. And then he sold it because he just wasn't all that interested in it. Saw your notification, thought you sounded like a girl, not a boy. A similar voice to a friend of mine who's also a girl. Oh, I appreciate that. No, I tend to get asked that a lot, so that's why that's there. Because, you know, I admit my voice is a bit on the deep side. There's reasons for that. Mostly out of my control. They're closed today, aren't they? They're closed today. Crap. Okay. No big deal. This guy's selling a RetroPie image that might have it. Alright, you take care, Ozaka. Thanks for stopping by, and be careful on your trip. Is there something wrong with you today? There's a lot of things wrong with me, Ellie. Hero of Leaf Valley is a good Harvest Moon game on PSP. Oh. Yeah, it doesn't happen, it still happens quite a bit, but I do tend to get people that ask me, you know, hey, are you a guy? And it's like, no, I'm a girl. It happens, you know. So I'm not too sour by it. But it's like, at the same time, it's like, oh, I'm actually a girl. Thanks. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Wazaka. You take care, man. Take care. Be careful on your trip. Be careful in London. Basil can't join in because all he talks about is plants. Is it Basil or Basil? Basil. Basil. Basil? Eh. Alright, take care, Spectre. Thanks for stopping by. Super appreciate it. I mean, I guess I can go get stuff from the mountains, but we've got potatoes. Lots of potatoes. Oh, hi, Karen. I like it here very much. Say Basil, however you want. I hear it said. I hear it pronounced both ways, so that's why I get a little confused sometimes. It's like sentient and sentient. Like, I've heard that word said both ways. And it's like, you go to say it around somebody, and then they'll sit there and be like, no, it's... Thanks for the follow. I keep forgetting that I have, like, the scream alerts in the background. No, thanks so much for the follows, you guys. I really appreciate it. Super appreciated. You guys are all amazing. I don't just play Harvest Moon. I have several other things that I'm going to be doing. Like, I'm going to be, finishing up Super Mario RPG. I plan on starting Grand Theft Auto Vice City, which is going to be interesting once I get it running. Probably depends on location, accent, and dialect. That's true. Where I'm at here in the Midwest, it's kind of interesting because you know how there's the whole debate on whether or not it's soda or pop? It kind of comes to a head here because I tend to say soda, but then you have people that are like, no, it's pop! It's like... Okay. Then I had a friend from Tennessee that told me that people that say soda are considered snobbish. And that kind of put me on edge a little bit while I was down there, because this is kind of like... I say soda, but it's not like I think that I'm better or anything. That's just what I say. Why can't it just be what I say? Plus, when I think pop, I think bubblegum. That's just me. You live in the Midwest? Yeah. Midwest is kind of an interesting place, really. Oh good, it's gonna rain. Wait, it doesn't matter because I only have turnips. Yeah, I also live a couple hours south of Chicago too, so I mean there is that. I've been to Chicago a few times, so maybe that's part of the reason why it's a little difficult for me to kind of get used to one saying or another. I don't know. Think music on a hair pop. Yeah, that's a good point too. Or pop art, like Andy Warhol. I think that a word can hold multiple meanings and change depending on context, and that one is not inherently better than the other. Exactly, Badger. Happened to me when I worked at a call center, that when they said I had an accent. Yeah, but I've noticed that some people are very weird about accents. I can admittedly, I can be, but it's not what you... that's not the reason you would think. Because if I hear an accent, it's like... you know, my immediate thought is, oh my god, where are you from? You know, that kind of thing. Hello, we're getting ready for the local horse race. It starts here at 10 a.m. Come back again then if you have the time. Well, okay. That's just like, as bad as this is gonna sound, I didn't watch Joel for a bit, simply because I couldn't pinpoint his accent, and that kind of drove me nuts, because it's like, oh my god, where is this guy from? And then when I discovered where he was from, then I can watch him, if that makes sense. It sounds stupid, but if I can't pinpoint where you're from, it's not that I don't like you or anything, it's just, it's going to drive me nuts if I can't quite tell where the accent's from. It's stupid, but I can certainly be stupid sometimes. From California, so don't have an accent. Then I have people that tell me, you know, like, I don't think I have an accent either, but I have people that are just like, you know, oh, your accent's so charming, and it's like, what accent? I don't have an accent. You have an accent. But, you know, I guess it just depends on where all you're from, you know? Your accent is talking clearly. CG, have you not watched my streams? No, I chuckle a little bit because I know sometimes I can slur my words pretty badly. From north of Mexico, we speak a different accent compared to other locations. Okay. Now that was something that was brought up in one of the Discords that I'm in. It's like, it's hard to explain accents between places. The US being big enough, we can have, like, multiple different accents, you know? But also, we're kind of supposed to be like a melting pot culture, so there's going to be a lot here. Chicken! Everyone has an accent to people from other places. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Ann. A horse from Yodel Ranch is running too. Barley used to race, but now somebody else is jockey. Her heart is purple! Her heart is purple! I don't remember it being purple! I can't imagine myself racing on a horse. You guys are all amazing. Win lots of times. I must have good luck. Alright, Karen's the drunk and the gambler, isn't she? Horses are amazing, the way they can set their mind on racing towards the finish line. We must have been going for Anne. Did you buy a ticket? I did. People can get really passionate about this. I always lose at the horse races. I suppose you can't just go by how they look. Anyway, it's just a festival. I'm in Michigan and I've been told that I have a bit of a Canadian accent. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's kind of strange how it differs from region to region. But, you know what? I kind of like it like that, because you know, they say variety is the spice of life and all that jazz. Terrible at understanding accents. It'd take me forever to figure out what people are saying. I have to make people on the phone repeat themselves 3 or 4 times sometimes. Well, to be fair though, like phone quality audio is really kind of balls anyway. Sure you don't want to buy a ticket? I'm about to start the race. No, I want a ticket. I didn't realize I had to talk to the mayor. Well, tell me when you bought a ticket then. Buy a ticket. Yes. Oh look! Nova! Yeah, we'll go with that. I'm not very good at this anyway, but we're just gonna do it anyways. Do the race. Mayor? Oh yes, so let's begin. Sometimes when it comes to certain accents, I do kind of have to sit there and really listen to a person, but like I said, phone quality can be really kind of balls anyway. Race is about to begin. Get ready! Oh god, that sounds horrifying. Yeah, I don't really want to waste any more money on that, though. We'll just talk to everybody and then leave, I think. Gray told me he wanted to come, but he's not here, so I guess his grandfather stopped him. Oh. Local horse race is an opportunity to see the horses that everyone has raised, so it's fun for that reason, too. I'm glad the weather is good. It's a nice wind. Still some. Oh, we have to sit through all of this? Oh no. Fine. I'm just gonna. Alright, I'm just gonna let it do its thing. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. I can do this now. Since he hosted me, yeah, give Sarah a follow. He's a fun dude. I keep forgetting that I added that in there. The horses in my ear sound horrifying. I'm gonna take that out. Like, I turned it down. I turned it all down in OBS, but it doesn't... Wow. Whew. Manic Dandy Roper sounds like a crazed killer who strangles dandies. Hey, you never know. God, so what all do I have planned? I want to finish Super Mario RPG. I'm gonna be playing this as my chill stream. I guess we'll buy another ticket. Why not? Um, I know CG's probably got like an entire list of games that I need to finish. I need to go back into Final Fantasy. I need to go back into Dragon Warrior. I need to do, I need to finish up Super Mario Land 2. You could probably hear this over the freaking microphone, now that I think about it. That's from my earbuds, that's how loud that is. For you, Mom? I also need to finish up Final Fantasy VI. That particular playthrough has been on hold for like the last year or so. No, I'm good. Okay. I didn't mean to hit that button, but okay. That was fun. Well, let's get back to work. Yes. Except I need to go talk to my pony and get my dog. Alright, ideally I would like to play until day 21, but I may have to go soonish. So I'm gonna at least do another day. And then tomorrow, if all goes well, I think I might, well, I did say tomorrow I'd get back to Super Mario RPG and finish that up, so we'll do that. Because I know I'm getting close to the end on that one. And I need to actually start finishing my games before I start anything else. See, Final Fantasy, I know like where I left off on there. I'm about to do the volcano is what I'm doing on there. Alright, so it's Thursday. It's raining, so there's not much we really need to do right now. I'm gonna go talk to the horse. And then I think I'm gonna go in town and buy a basket. Yeah, another thing to expect on my streams, I may do occasional art streams. Like I got some scratch board that I'm going to be working on at some point. I also have, I have a bunch of other arts and crafts and stuff that I want to work on. Hello, Renegade Wizard. That's an awesome name. How are you doing? I hope you're well. It's locked. Oh, right, because it's still early in the morning. Alright, so we have to basically wait around. What's on the board? So we're waiting for the store to open so we can buy the basket. We've got more than enough money to do so now. I'm a go-getter, apparently. This is one of your favorite Harvest Moon games. It's a great game. I love it so much. If it wasn't for the fact that I kind of need to raise the turnips for the mayor, I would probably go and take my tool in, because I think it takes, like, what, 3 days to upgrade it? I don't remember. I think it does. Oh yeah, another game that I would love to do on stream sometime is Dungeon Master, because I got to messing with that one day when I was doing like the random game stuff, and it turns out that it's actually really kind of interesting. Okay, we could probably go in there now. Oh, sorry, man. See, I think we only have like, yeah, we only have 600 left. Actually, I won't buy anything else yet. Yeah, no, this is a great game. I like this one, and I like the N64 version, but the relationships between the characters in both games is kind of weird, because, like, I think Rick is supposed to be Anne's cousin in the N64 version, but in this one he's Potpourri's brother. And I don't know, that just always struck me as kind of weird. Huh? Leave me alone! Uh-oh. Oh, you heard that, huh? Dad told me I should hurry up and marry, but I can't even think about that yet. Can you imagine me getting married? I think yes I can is what you probably should say here. But I don't really know. Trust your feelings. Yeah, I really feel like you're supposed to say yes. Really? But Oh, I have to go back to work. But thank you. Bye. Can we listen to this all the time? I kind of like this. Sorry. I feel like if you say, no, you're right, it would probably come off as an insult. Guess it also just depends on the type of person. Or it could be good reverse psychology if you're trying to marry her. Could be. Could be. It depends on, like, what the person's like, I think. Because some people really would probably take that to heart, and it's like, you don't mean to, but, you know, it just kind of happens that way. You know what I mean? But then you have other people who are just like, well, but, you know, turns out they kind of like you, but not entirely sure how to say it, you know? Actually, now that I think about it, until you press A again. Well, you know, that's a fair point. I'm never speaking to you again! Next say, oh hi, how are you? I gotta remember I took that down here. Because if I don't, I'm gonna lose it. Or at least I'm gonna end up leaving it here and then I have to dig for it again. I don't know. I like the fact that video games are kind of like that because you know that kind of thing would never fly in real life. Somebody says they're not going to talk to you again, they're really not going to talk to you again. In a video game, though, it's just like, oh, just press A. But I feel like programmers are actually taking, you know, taking notes on that and actually actively making it to where that kind of thing could happen. Pick this up. Going down. Now, even though I didn't do this in the rain, I wonder if this will actually make me sick doing this. Prefer games that got a little symbol over people to show that they've got new dialogue. You know, that's actually a really good idea. But more often than not, that's just like, oh, hey, new quest, you know, that kind of thing. Then again, you're talking to somebody that used to play WoW religiously. Now it's like, I wouldn't mind playing again. I just don't want to get as obsessed with it as I did. Though admittedly, part of the reason why I was so obsessed with it was just because, like, I was in a guild that raided every single night. And I will admit, I kind of felt like I was obligated to be there, that kind of thing. That's why I loved the last guild that I was in, like the very last guild that I was in before I quit halfway through Kata. Played WoW for 2 hours years ago. It was just fetch quests, so you got bored. Yeah, I mean, they did streamline it a bit. But, not by much. Like, if you were to roll some of the Burning Crusade races, for example, you know, their starting areas have not been streamlined very well, if at all. So it would be one of those things that you would go to do it, and it would be pretty much the same fetch quests all over again. But I think they finally got tired of people jumping off of the tower in the Blood Elf area. That they kind of made it to where now you can jump off and not die. Oh, Pepper, no. Pepper, no. Never played WoW. I liked WoW well enough. I still do. I would love to get back into, like, doing dungeons and raiding and stuff. But the reason why I haven't is simply because my computer, I don't think, can handle it. I'm not sure what it is exactly. Oscar, no. Sorry, my dog's in the background. Forgot which game once I played one that had a symbol for quests and another for when they simply had new text as events unfolded. Sounds like Diablo, to be honest with you. Like Diablo 3, maybe. Because I seem to remember that was a thing. Played on a free account of WoW. I like the lore and art style of gameplay is not my cup of tea. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not going to be everybody's cup of tea. That said, I mean, I liked that. I liked, this is going to sound kind of blasphemous, but I really kind of liked ESO. Though I do think there were a lot of things that were very broken in ESO. Oh no! Oh no! I blacked out! So I need to go retrieve my basket the next day now? Shit. Yeah, I love Diablo as well. I recently reinstalled Diablo 2 since I hadn't played that in a while. Which apparently you can do online still, but I'm not entirely sure how you would go about it. Silly workaholic. I didn't mean to. It just kind of happened that way. So that means I gotta go digging for my freaking basket again. Pepper, no! Sorry, my dog is whining. I think he hears somebody outside my room. Hey! Why you gotta do this? Oh, buddy. Whoops. Okay, so the plan is we're gonna dig, get the basket, and then leave. That's the plan. I mean, I guess we could dig a little bit longer and get more funds that way, but I don't really want to risk that happening again. There it is. Then again, we should be okay for a little while, yeah? I would think. I don't know if selling the ore nets a lot, but it does seem like it helps with my funds a bit. But here's my question. Who's the asshole that keeps covering up the holes? Has anybody ever wondered about that? Alright, take care, Nova. Thanks for stopping by, and thanks for the follow. I really appreciate that. I hope to see you in another stream soon. Junk ore. Oh hey, Powerberry. Which means this is probably the last level of the mine, yeah? If I found that, anyway. Oh, guess not. I see I dropped a few more frames just now. But that could just be due to me loading YouTube earlier. It seems like when I load up music from my BRB, that's when I start dropping frames again. Like, it doesn't last very long, but it's still just the idea, you know? Alright, I want to at least do the cooking festival if I can. Alright, we're going back up. Alright, kind of want to do this before summer, so I'm going to go ahead and take this in. Wait, how much funds do I have? Okay. Well, if it isn't McGuff from the Balls Farm, what can I do for you today? Improve a tool. If you want to level up a tool, equip yourself with that tool and come talk to me while holding the metal ore used for the tool level ups. Okay, well, yeah, that's fine. 3 days, okay. I kind of figured it would take 3 days. Let's go get some flowers for Anne, yeah? Yeah, I need to figure out my supper situation as well. Okay, is she here or is she up on the hill, I wonder? Oh, she's here. I love cleaning. I get dirty, but it feels great to take a bath afterwards. Thank you. Okay. Alright, so we're going after Anne, I remember that now. Good little Nora, you're always here at the inn, aren't you? Meow. Yeah, I got like super obsessed with Sid Meier's Pirates there for a little bit, which I really wouldn't mind playing more of that. Alright, it's 5 p.m. I do believe the next day is when I go talk to the mayor and give him his turnips, so there's that. Oh, hi, Zach. Grab fast, Dicky. Still can't believe I let you name that horse, CG. That's fine. Played Stardew Valley, missed the feature from Harvest Moon where time freezes while indoors. Yeah, they took that out. We were just talking about this last night. I think they took that out in A Wonderful Life. Which I don't really know why they did that. That just seems to me like it would make the game a little bit more difficult. So I feel like that should be an option and not, you know, just immediately implemented. Oh yeah, I want to play through Twilight Princess at some point. Because I got it to working, I just need to get around to play it. Suikoden 1 and 2 is on the docket as well. I occasionally play Minecraft with a friend of mine, but that's usually whenever he's around. And he's not really been around lately, because he's got, he helps run a game store, so, you know, he's kind of got his own thing going on. So many games to play, not enough time. It's true! Hey Emma, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Oh hey Mayor. Tomorrow's a cooking festival. It starts at 10 a.m. in the square. Be sure to come. Bring a homemade dish, you can enter the contest then. Hey, I got your turnips. Okay. Okay, bye. Yeah, how are you doing today, Emma? I know I talked to you, like, briefly this morning, like, right before I passed out. Feel kind of bad, because I was so out of it, but I saw that you messaged, so I wanted to message back, and then I just... down I went. Got home from work a bit ago, so just finished a shower. That's cool. I need to get a shower myself. I have, like, this, I don't know if you guys have ever tried them or not, but like there's shower discs that you can get that you just put them in your shower. You don't put any water on them. You just put them in your shower, and something about the it's like very therapeutic in a way. Oh, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate that so much. Okay, it's locked. So much stuff happened at work. Well, what happened? Oh wait, that's the library. Where the hell is Amira's house? No, seriously, thank you so much for that follow. Super appreciate everybody that follows. I also have a Discord, which if anybody would like to join that would be great. The only thing that I ask is that you have Twitch kind of hooked up to your Discord so we know who you are, because I've gotten a couple people in Discord that we ended up removing simply because we had no idea who they were. You know, nothing against them or anything, it's just I had no idea who they were. But yeah, thank you so much, guys, for the follows and stuff. It's not helping it. I'm going to do that today. I was supposed to bring him the turnips, though, right? I have 3 turnips. Wait a minute. Let me look at something here. Because I remember this game being a little bit tricky in this. I don't want to screw this up, so... Coworker has this crush on a dude she's been fooling around with, but she's terrified of rejection, so she kind of rejected him. The things are weird between them. Then she started freaking out over how he seemed distant. Was probably with some other chick. Well, here's the thing, though. I mean, I understand that. I understand perfectly. You know, like being afraid of that kind of thing. But what it really kind of sounds like is it sounds like he's just keeping his distance from her because it's like he probably thinks he did something wrong. Even though it sounds like it's just, I guess, miscommunication by the sounds of it. That's really kind of what it sounds like. And that's really unfortunate. So, I mean, there's really not much you can do on that one, Emma. Yeah, he'll assume the worst until she says that. That's exactly what it sounds like. Understand too and all. I told her he probably liked her too and got hurt by the reject. Okay, I'm not seeing anything about how I'm supposed to give these to him. Alternately, I could do some bullshittery here. Oops. She's very depressed, so she can't handle rejection. She was in a relationship for 3 years when she constantly got rejected. Oh dear. Alright, so I save stated, which I'm against doing that, but I'm not entirely sure how I'm supposed to do this. Because it says here, like this guy that I'm looking at, I know it's a guide, but still, like, I'm looking at it, and the way this person wrote it, it really kind of feels like, it feels very handholdy. And that's not what I'm after. I just want to be told how to do this. Turnops? Yeah, turnops. No worries, Emma. That just sounds like a really rough situation. YouTube video. I may have to go for that. Like, I mean, technically I gave them to him, but... Oh, you know what? You know what? Apparently I'm not the only one that has, searched for this. Oh, I see. Okay. Alright. So I have to wait until he's home. And then talk to him. That's really all I need to do. Alright. As sucky as that sounds, I'm gonna have to just go with that. How much money do I have right now? Okay. I can't really do anything today as far as farming or anything like that goes, so we'll just hang out. Yeah, funny enough, it was a sort of rejection that kind of made me get back into streaming, like, really kind of hardcore now, but, like, I'm still friends with the guy, so it's not a big deal, you know? Of course it sucks, but I understand his point of view, and, you know, not gonna hold it against him. Fact of the matter is, you know, anything long distance is really kind of hard to deal with. And, I mean, I've done it before. But, you know, I don't fault somebody for not wanting to do that. It'd be a different story if I was, you know, if either of us were a bit more financially stable, maybe, but, you know, other than that, I understand completely. In the meantime, though, I still very much enjoy his friendship, and, you know, I think very highly of him. I mean, that takes guts on his part. He may call himself a coward, but, you know, I don't think he is. He ain't perfect, but he's not a coward. Oh, hi, Mayor. Siesta time! You come to buy something? What? Oh... I'm guessing these can only be grown in, certain times of the year, yeah? Wait, let me see something. Because cabbage, I think, is only grown during spring, so pineapple, I think, is summer. Yeah, pineapple is summer. And then green pepper is fall. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, I'm gonna buy one of these. If I can. Yeah, buy one of those. So day one of summer, we have something to plant. Cool. Bird knows about high strung right now. I think the third winter is messing with his cat senses. Might be. I saw that picture you posted in Discord earlier. That was so cute. He's a very cute cat. Can I go back here? Tell me what you have done. Envy? Do not be in a hurry in life. Do first what needs to be done first. If you work this way, you will have a rich harvest in life. It is alright. The goddess has forgiven you. I suddenly want to watch the Blues Brothers. So yeah, in Discord at some point, I kind of want to talk to everyone about, you know, doing some rabbit stuff. I know, Like I said, I know CG. There was some stuff you wanted to do as well. So if you wanted to get in on scheduling on that, we can. He's heavy, so his playtime is very thumpy. Thumpy cat. Alright, so we need to wait until 4, apparently. We have to wait until he's back in his home. But I know, like, one of the first things that I'm planning on doing is, doing some reboot. Like, actual reboot and not the remake. I'm also, like, wanting to do some random 80s movies, so, you know, you guys can make fun of me if you want. I don't really care. Okay. Get in there! Hey, Mayor. Yes, it did. Great, thank you. If there's a kitchen, these turnips will be used at the cooking festival. Come join us that day. That's the next day, dude. I forget. This game, it doesn't matter if there's festivals. Things still get shipped out, right? Because I know some games it's like, oh, today is a festival, so nothing is going to get shipped out on that day. Not that I have anything to ship out right now, just, you know, future reference. Yeah, thanks so much for the follows and everything today, guys. I really appreciate it. We are a small community, but I like the fact that we're growing up a bit. 6 a.m. on Sunday. Alright, we don't have our watering can back yet, but that's fine. Oh yeah, while I'm at it. I'm gonna do today, and then I'm gonna call it because I do need to go grab food. It is 7 o'clock here? Yeah. It is 7 o'clock, and yeah. Today was supposed to be nicer, which it wasn't too bad, but it was still pretty gray and bleh outside. But I can't really complain, I don't mind a bit of rain. So when it turns into snow, that's when I have problems. Alright, I think my next goal is to, get a few more grass plots made. So that way I can have, animals on my farm. Just run into the sign, that's fine. I'm so excited about streaming Vice City though. Like, you guys have no idea. I just wonder what I'm gonna have to do about the whole music thing though. Like, it'd probably be okay on stream maybe, so long as I keep it down at a low volume, but at the same time it's like, Vice City is one of those games you do not keep the volume down low. At least as far as the music goes. But with everybody being so, you know, copyright happy these days, it's like, probably gonna have to be careful with that. Then again, I know a few streamers that have streamed it on Twitch and had virtually no issues, so there is that. That's the reason why Joel kept his playthrough on Twitch. Probably. I know he started San Andreas, which I really want to watch that again soon. Most of my dishes are easy to cook. Oh, Anne. Anne is terrific. She always enters a gorgeous dish. Uh-oh. Potpourri's at purple with us now, too. Best menu takes health into consideration, but that's difficult to do with just one dish. Hi, Ellie. I care about calories, too. I'm the only male participant again. Hello, you know, I love baking cakes, but I'm not good at cooking anything else. You really have good cooking at the end, so I'm sure Doug or Ann will win. People are always bringing me food, so I can tell who cooked what here. Anna's cakes are always good. Hey, Marie. The important thing is to cook food that people enjoy eating. Well, yes, but I'm teaching Karen how to cook, but she's not very good at it. I wonder why she wants to participate in the cooking. Festivals. Stardew Valley looks... Hey, Dryax. How are you doing? Thanks so much for the resub, man. My theme is mother's home cooking. I feel confident because I make this dish all the time. I'm trying my best. Oh no, her hearts are purple too! Usually eat the junk I cook myself, so this is a happy day. Doing fine, tired though, bored, so trying to write some dumb partner app for Twitch. Not that it'll do anything, but hey, you never know, Dry. I have faith in you. You can do it. Yes, well, all the dishes are very good. Did you bring a dish to enter in the contest, McGuff? No, I didn't. Oh well, it's still fun to see who ends up winning. Can we start the judging? Yes. Okay, let's ask the gourmet to begin the judging. The light seasoning lets the true flavors of the ingredients come through. This is very good. Uh-oh. I've never tasted anything like this before. Oh dear. Oh, this has just the right amount of sweetness. This is very good. Like a pro, as I expected. This is very good. It looks simple, but has a very complex taste. This is very good. Poor Karen. Karen just got owned. Let's ask the Gourmet who to judge this year's winner. Yes, well, the winner is Doug. Congratulations, Doug. You are, after all, the master of the inn. It was a professional job. Congratulations. Of course I didn't win. I love cooking, but maybe I shouldn't add alcohol to everything. Why would you do that? What is wrong with you? Congratulations, dog. Dog. Suppose I'm a match for my dad, but I'll try again next year. So we got a problem. We have Anne that likes us, but apparently Karen and Potpourri like us now too. Hi again, Emma. Here's the bad thing about Karen and Potpourri liking us. Karen is the love interest of Rick, and Rick is also Potpourri's brother. We might be in trouble here. Didn't expect that. Wine could be a good ingredient if used well. Also, whiskey. My favorite sauce has whiskey in it. I can imagine. Like, there's a really nice spaghetti sauce that a friend taught me how to make that has, usually you make it with red wine, but he made it with Merlot once, and it was actually really good. Before I start... Hey again, before I start getting any more threats, I will sleep now. Oh, good lord. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream soon, though. But thanks, guys, for stopping by, and thanks to the resubs and the follows, and you guys are awesome. And, Dry, are you streaming anytime soon? I don't know if you're streaming anytime soon. I know you did, like, a 14-hour stream, which, holy crap, dude. Might, not sure. Okay. 18? Oh my god. I think I fell asleep at the 14-hour mark, which... Sorry, dude. I needed to pass out. Oscar, what are you doing? Yeah, I need to go grab some food myself. So, 5 hours of babysitting, the 3-hour nap, and now I'm back. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, dude. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and throw that up then. That's crazy. Yeah, I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Super awesome to me. Let's see, who's live so I can host them? View all live channels. Oh, I thought he was live there for a second, but no, it's just a video. Oh no, he is live. Okay, I am gonna send you guys over to, I think, Norix, because it looks like he's live with Okami. And... wow, if I can actually spell his name right. And he's only got 8 people watching him, so, yeah. I'm gonna send you guys over to him, so, yeah. I'll see you guys, a bit later then, yeah? Thanks for joining me. Tomorrow, Super Mario RPG. Maybe more of this. I don't know yet. But, yeah. Thanks for stopping by, guys.